Battle for Atlantis rolls on from Paradise, and this could be the game of the day in Paradise. The number 16 North Carolina Tar Heels go against the undefeated Ball State Cardinals. Evan Stockton, Alexis Ayala, alongside the rest of our outstanding crew. Game 3 out of 4 as part of the Battle for Atlantis. Congratulations to Baylor and Indiana, who have already won today. And now we see who takes Game 3. So a big change of the starting 5 for North Carolina. Blanca Thomas is starting this game for the Heels. Somebody who has one start this year, talented freshman from Charlotte, but she has not been a normal starter this year for Carolina. Ball State, a team that's been fortified by people coming over from different schools. Lachelle Austin, after a good career at Eastern Michigan. You look at that bracket, winner of this game will get the winner of our final game, Texas A&M and Villanova. We see who wins, Tar Heels and Cardinals, on a Saturday night from Paradise. Heels coming in off that loss to UConn last week in Greensboro, hoping for a bounce back. Strong defense.
North Carolina can shut her down early. That's bad news for Ball State.
Becky with that basketball again. Maybe the MAC player of the year when the season wraps up. Swing into the corner. They'll try a 3 and miss it.
We'll see if effort beats out height in this game.
That foul was on MJ Johnson, new addition to the starting 5 for Ball State. Carolina 3, no. Navarre offensive rebound. Ustby lob inside. They found the open player down there. That's Thomas for 2.
Good to see North Carolina find Thomas in the paint. They settled on a lot of three-point shots, and even though they were getting second chance opportunities, they kept settling on the 3.
Navarre inbounding for Carolina. They were happy to have India back in the lineup against UConn the other day. Brought a scoring punch. This time she's bet by defense for Ball State.
Yeah, India in that last game, 15 points and 9 boards.
Maddie Bishoff into the game for Ball State. That's a careless pass inside. Ustby took it away. Alyssa does not have numbers. Driving to the cup anyway, missed the shot. Becky inbound pass safely into the hands and in the backcourt. Stuck inside. Oh, they got post position and a tie game up and good. That's Kiefer again.
Kiefer did such a nice job sealing the defense in front of her to get that feed from behind.
Ball State's bench loving the effort so far in this game. 4-2 Cardinals, 3 minutes in.
North Carolina has to continue to crash inside the paint, especially where they have those height advantages.
Becky got that thing on a string. Allie took it, not there. Ball State did save it, but right to Navarre. Oh, good look ahead pass. Carolina getting behind the knee. Oh, and a nice slither to the rim. Lexi Donarski the finish.
Donarski did a good job, 1-on-3, still finding the gap within it and making it happen.
Becky just found a gap. Allie Becky all the way to the rim. One of the best players in women's college hoops, regardless of conference, regardless of level. She leads Ball State in points per game, rebounds per game, assists, total assists on the season. Townsend off a screen, got it inside. Good looking basketball and a finish.
If they get in the paint more often.
Yeah, Richard not starting today for Ball State. MJ Johnson, the Texas A&M transfer, started instead. Didn't get any word before the game as to why Richard's not playing right now. That's a Carolina steal, a breakaway, and no good. But a foul on Ball State. Trayanna Crisp to the line. Courtney Banghart, the 6-year head coach at North Carolina. She's made the tournament at Carolina every year. 2020, of course, canceled because of COVID. Great coach during her time at Princeton. 8 tournaments in 12 years. Former assistant coach and player at Dartmouth. She knows the rigors of a great academic school that expects to compete athletically, and she's brought that ethos to Carolina.
Yeah, Coach Banghart made Princeton part of what makes it the program it is today. One of the most premier Ivy League schools you'll ever see.
Shot Clock running down here on Ball State. They're going to make something happen. Drive to the cup. Austin floated it up and in. We're tied again.
But for Ball State to still have this game tied up 8-8 against number 16 ranked North Carolina, things could be okay.
Blocked in the corner and a foul. Grant got blocked in that corner and eventually fouled. So Lanie Grant, you know, a very talented high school hoops player, Virginia Player of the Year, went to the same high school as Grace Townsend, by the way. Lanie actually reclassified early to go to Carolina. But for my money, the most impressive thing about this woman at the line, Lanie Grant, she has the entire Hamilton soundtrack memorized. That is incredible.
I don't know a single Hamilton song, but I love that for her.
Lanie's not going to throw away her shot. That was a Hamilton reference. Bolden three, no good. And Ustby rebound down there. Scramble situation, Ball State's got it. Numbers for the Cardinals. Oh, what a fake! And a lay-in good. They're digging deep into the bag of tricks.
Bolden, defense turning into offense, reading the eyes of North Carolina's players and intercepting, getting in those passing lanes. And then the fundamentals to just fake a pass before going up got North Carolina to jump.
Donarski three, good. The answer for Carolina.
Donarski's got a pretty three, keeps that shot pocket high, and a quick release. It's hard to get a hand on it at all.
Elise stuck back in the game. Ball State looking for more offensive mojo. That shot not there. Carolina can clear with a Ball State player behind the play. Corner kick, three on the way. That one's down. Back-to-back triples for Lanie Grant and Carolina.
Grant, a really good three-point shooter. She'll camp out in that corner, entire Ball State defense to the right, but didn't have her balance on the spin.
Three ball off. About a 10-second difference, shot and game clock here. Crisp holding the ball for Carolina. Ustby shoots it and knocks it down. There's another three.
Wow, North Carolina, even without the paint touch, sometimes when you've been hitting threes, it's just a contagious energy and everyone starts hitting threes. That's when Ball State needs to get in North Carolina's grill.
A 9-0 run for the Heels down the stretch of the quarter. Ball State looking for an answer. Allie Becky's got to go. Kicked it into the corner. That three not there. And what a close for the first quarter for North Carolina.
Ball State needs to make sure that it's just a 1-2 chop and the hand's already up and in your face. If you're giving North Carolina a foot, that's too much space.
Now let's see what Ball State does to try to counter. Had trouble scoring it at times in that first quarter. Long range bomb on the way. That is way off.
They have the green light to shoot open threes. They're not a team that typically just settles on that. They're a gritty team that likes to get inside and be tough.
Entry pass picked off by Becky coming from the backside. Now Allie leading the break for Ball State. Trying to get on the score sheet.
Becky does a good job coming from behind.
Becky three, that's not there. Now Ball State 0 of 9 from three. Carolina quickly coming ahead. Grant, kick, Crisp, yes! Another three for the Heels.
Crisp stepped into that three with so much rhythm. She just needed that 1-2 step, and the pass straight into her shot pocket was beautiful.
Becky didn't shoot it. They'll try a three and finally hit it from that left side. That has got to feel good for Marie Kiefer of Ball State.
Kiefer, a really good three-point shooter who has a lot of height. It's hard to get a face or a hand in her face with that height.
Ustby on the move. Up and good.
Ustby, really long wingspan. Gets it on Becky.
Kiefer roll to the rim, great pass and a finish. Adds back-to-back buckets on back-to-back trips from Marie Kiefer.
Kiefer, really good off-the-ball movement. Because she's such a good shooter, she's got that Steph Curry mentality to always keep those feet moving.
Narski waiting for a screen. Lexi got it. Ustby inside. They like that mismatch, and they went right to it with Thomas. North Carolina's had the answer for everything Ball State's throwing at them.
North Carolina is doing such a good job sharing the basketball. 8 assists already, as score as quick as you can, but they often do that by their driving and slashing game, getting it to the posts on the block, not just the three.
Ustby just got the rebound. Alyssa's playing with 2 fouls. You wonder if Carolina's going to try to get her out here. Pick and pop game, 3 on the way. That one off, but Navarre flying in for the board.
Austin didn't box out that time, just played the pogo stick game, jumping up and down.
Kelly lost the ball. This is a 3-on-2 for Ball State. They'll kick it out, and it's intercepted by Navarre coming from behind.
Ball State has stuck open, sealing the defense on her backside, and they're not hitting her.
Sumi has that dribble stop, finally gave it off to Navarre. Shot it from the left elbow and missed it. Bishoff rebound. Bishoff pushing tempo, got all the way to the rim. Becky is back into the game. Corner 3 on the way. That's Crisp, and another one. Ball State 3. Short. They've made 1 all game. Carolina on the run. Downhill they go. Up, no good. Rebound kick. Ustby, 1 more pass. They want to pull the trigger. Drive inside. Ball still loose.
Austin, one of the best on-the-ball defenders for Ball State. She's going to need to stay clean and stay out of foul trouble.
Grant, great shot fake. Grant moving in. Oh, and she was fouled by Stuck.
Grant, just a half of a second of a hezzy, freezes Stuck up and gets her inside.
So now fouls becoming a story here for Ball State. That's the 2nd on Alyssa Stuck. They've also got a couple of fouls on Lachelle Austin. And Lanie Grant making her 2nd trip to the free throw line tonight.
How they're settling on all of these 3-point shots. Just 1 for 14 is Ball State on the game tonight. At some point, you've got to get a chip on your shoulder and just say, I'm going inside and seeing the ball get in from close.
Bishoff, another 3. Oh, that one went in. Heck, you got to keep taking them and hope you make some. Crisp, cross court. Grant, quick trigger. Another North Carolina 3. By the way, Lanie Grant already has a new season high tonight. She's got 10 in the first half. Scored 7 against UConn the other day. Becky all alone, long 3, not there. Allie still only has 2 points. And we're going to whistle at a foul. Is it something Carolina's doing, or do you think Allie's pressing a little bit?
Becky seems like she was so excited for this matchup that maybe those emotions got a little too high on her. I don't think North Carolina is playing her in a defense that she hasn't seen before, that she hasn't faced a caliber of before. Ball State has beat Memphis on the road, Old Dominion, and Northern Iowa on the road. They're used to playing tough teams.
That's a tough floater and good. Counted on the foul. Kiefer off a good find from Allie Beck.
She's got such a soft touch.
And got the free throw, too. Crisp wants a little movement. Gave it up for a walk-in 3. In and out. Rebound cleared by Ball State. Becky will trigger this inbound for Ball State. Bishoff. No whistle. They play on, and she just swirled in her 2nd 3 of the half.
Good for Bishoff to not stop play just because everyone on North Carolina's bench was looking for a whistle. The defense hit the floor, and she has to shoot that.
Cutting Navarre up and good, but you can wave it off. Bishoff is working remarkably hard.
Yes, Ball State will not give up on this game. They're going to be gritty and tough.
About a 5-second difference, game and shot clock here. Allie Becky looking for some magic. Allie got inside, threw up a wild
Blowing
shot.
that defender up, and then Becky gets all the way inside.
One more coming for Becky. One of the best players in all of women's college hoops. got the second one to drop. Carolina got to go quick. Up the floor they come. Final shot of the first half coming. Kelly lost the ball. Long heave, Ball State. Our first semifinal tomorrow, Indiana against Baylor. And that is the truest thing anyone will say about collegiate athletics all day, especially this time of year when college football is crossing over with college basketball. There is just a lot going on. Donarski 3, that one not there, and a rebound for Bischoff. Coming up the floor quick.
Austin did do a good job recognizing, though, that North Carolina didn't bust back in transition D, and Austin's that type of player that has such a quick first step. She can take you in transition. She's not afraid to take anyone.
Navarre rolling, shooting, and missing. 0 for 2 to start this second half for the Heels.
Navarre trying to use the backboard, but you've just got to use that sweet spot, the elbow.
Becky got down deep, threw it up and missed. Donarski comes out of the pack for UNC.
Making the entry passes down into the post tough for North Carolina.
Right off the inbound. Starting 5 for Ball State. Likely going to have to leave the game. One of the stories right now for Ball State is Alex Richard, one of their best players in the post, has not played in this game. She's a normal starter. So Ball State at times tonight has had to get creative with who comes in off that bench.
Right, Ball State gets a lot of production out of Alex Richard down on the blocks, and it hurts to not have that 6'1" presence down there in the paint. Ball State would be playing a lot better inside-outside game if she was in.
Almost a steal. This is a Ball State 3, in and out. Navarre the rebound. Carolina try to get it inside. They'll drive instead and make a tough shot. Kelly all the way to the rim.
Kelly did a nice job going from the right to the left side of the court and finding that open lane.
Did you see how smooth that was from Allie Becky? Ustby got it again. Slowly dribbling in. Now miscommunication.
Ball State does a really nice job at pressuring on the ball. They never let you get any passes out easy.
Back in the safe hands of Allie Becky.
Now if Ball State can string together a couple score sequences, they can tie this game back up.
Becky, drive, kick, Bischoff open. That's another 3. Third time she's made a 3 tonight.
North Carolina normally so good on their scout and adjusting in game, and with Bischoff hitting multiple 3s so far today, North Carolina has to do better at keying in on her along the arc.
Ustby on that right elbow. Trying to create. Put her shoulder down and powered it home.
Ustby. Donarski did a good job going inside and pulling back out to get the space back inside.
Bischoff got it again. Don't look now, but Ball State has crawled back within 4.
Bischoff is the player to hit right now.
Answer on the other end. Strong drive to the cup. Kelly off the glass and good.
Kelly, such a good slasher. Quick first step. She beats that first line so easily. Help has to be there.
Bischoff got trapped and turned it over. Numbers for Carolina. Navarre, good. Power down low. Becky out high for Ball State. Does Allie have something deep in the clock? She's gonna have to create. She's got the switch on Ustby. Becky, step back, not close.
Been as relevant in this game in finding their shot. Normally they create so well off their own dribble, but North Carolina on them tight.
Crisp bouncing down low to Navarre. Spin, gave it up. Now Crisp floater, that is in.
Crisp's floater is so beautiful.
Inside, Becky. Nope, that was Kiefer who did track it down, but we have a promptly whistle that gives it right back to Carolina. Crisp has had that ball in her palms for much of this game tonight. Ustby gives it up. Grant, another three. Carolina's been knocking him down from all over the place. Becky with that ball on a string.
Becky had the ball on a string, but wasn't going anywhere with it.
This is a good drive to the basket. Up, didn't roll in for Stuck. Becky got the board. Bishoff three, her fourth tonight.
Becky found the right person. When Becky's not doing as good of a job scoring as she's used to, she's really good at getting it to the hot hands. And right now, that's Bishoff.
That was her fifth, beg your pardon. Navarre kicking into the corner. Drive coming, shot up and good. Another answer. It's Crisp again.
North Carolina moves the ball around the arc so fast. It gets Ball State's defense out of place, and that's why Crisp found that lane on the right.
They get it inside. Stuck her first bucket tonight.
Really good positioning by Stuck. We need to see her impose herself more down low and get that positioning more often. Ball State has been battle tested already this season, playing Old Dominion on the road as well as Memphis in northern Iowa. Those are really strong teams that Ball State came out with wins. They're gonna keep battling.
Stuck, no, but she got a foul.
Huge for Ball State.
Another free throw coming for Elise Stuck. Transfer from Michigan, just played 4 years for the Wolverines, over 100 career games. She's from Charlevoix in Michigan. Heard a rumor that's a pretty nice place to spend a few days in the summertime.
Lake days, boat days galore in Charlevoix.
Stuck missed the second, so it stays at a 9-point game. That was the first missed free throw of the season for Elise Stuck, by the way.
Stuck does a good job getting to the free throw line, and she needs to do that more tonight, imposing her will, dipping that shoulder, and drawing the contact.
Toomey on the deck. Tar Heels may not know how much time is on the clock. It got stolen by Allie Becky. Becky on the go. She got pushed and fouled from behind. What has North Carolina done to make this great player, Allie Becky, feel uncomfortable tonight?
North Carolina's on-the-ball pressure is so good. Becky normally, with her ball handling skills, change of pace, and speed, is able to beat that defender. Today, it's been so much harder.
Let's see how Carolina attacks this possession. Got stopped in the corner, now dribbling out. Body's falling down. Crisp gave it up to Toomey. Grant's always ready to shoot. This time she drew a foul. This is your breakout game early in the collegiate career of Lanie Grant. Just poured in another free throw. She's made 5 free throws. She has 14 points. Coming off 7 points in limited minutes against UConn last week. And tonight, the freshman from Virginia has been really, really good.
Especially from deep. Grant has done so well from beyond the arc. That's what got her to the free throw line that time, with Bishoff sprinting straight out at her.
5-second difference, shot and game clock here. Allie Becky content to now start the go for Ball State. Allie Becky gets a screen. Becky can't shake three. And just threw it into the third row.
It looks like they're all the way out near the three-point line, but also still so close to the paint.
Here's Grant again. Oh, what a find to the corner. That three not there. Ball State's got time. Becky could look ahead. Bischoff the catch. Up. No. That would have been a big bucket for Ball State.
They use their defense to bring their momentum into the offensive end. They'll start to find some more success. Meanwhile, North Carolina, really just fundamental, clean team basketball. It's working.
Bischoff missed the three. Long rebound. Stuck trying to save it right near the sideline. This is Grant on the move, giving it back up to Navarre.
Becky's just got to be a little bit more patient. She's playing rushed.
Navarre up and no good, but she drew a foul. India Navarre compared to what she did the other night against UConn, quiet. In the season debut for India last weekend, 15 points, 9 rebounds. This free throw up and no good, so she's still stuck on 3 points tonight.
Yeah, Navarre needs the ball in her hands a little more often and then just a little more patience on the execution.
Back down low to Kiefer. Moving right, got a step on Toomey and drew another foul. Marie's a senior from the part of Kentucky, which is a Cincinnati suburb. Scored over 1,000 points in her high school career. She's a senior now at Ball State. Started every game the last couple of years. She started over 100 career games coming into this weekend in Atlantis. That is a lot of experience that Ball State.
And then she can go.
Both Ustby and Stuck on the floor right now. 4 fouls apiece. Navarre on the move. Hop step into the lane, got the roll, and she's off to the line. There's the power from India Navarre. Ball State still has Marie Kiefer to play inside, Lexi, but no Elise Stuck. That is definitely an issue for Ball State here down the stretch.
And even Kiefer, as a forward playing inside.
Ball back to Becky. Cannot get it to Kiefer as Ustby had the good defense. Shot clock running down. Ball State's got to go. Austin all the way, rolled out. Carolina rebound. Kiefer down there, tipped it out of play. Tar Heels trying to get this thing to the finish line. Ball State trying to hang around and make the final few minutes interesting. Navarre on the take. Got to the rim again.
Navarre has really started to find her stride.
Austin inside Kiefer. One more pass down to the block. Smith cutting Becky. It was a little too tall.
It was a good cut by Becky, though.
Ustby fouled.
That's tough for Ball State because she's the main rim protector left inside right now.
Alyssa Ustby is a bit of a Carolina living legend. Comes into the weekend with 114 starts and 121 career games. Can't shake free of Ustby. That defense has been so good tonight. Now they'll try Tessa Towers down there. Off glass and good. Nice move by the junior from Illinois.
Almost surprised that Ball State hasn't used more minutes from Towers today, especially lacking that presence down low in the paint. Towers has that.
Coaching staff said they want to get her more and more minutes as this season goes along.
North Carolina's done a good job getting to the free throw line tonight. 18 times they've been there. This will be number 20.
And importantly, Lexi, they've done a pretty good job, all things considered, from that free throw line. A couple of made free throws here and 15 made in the game.
Yeah, North Carolina is just a really fundamentally sound team. They don't make mistakes very often, especially on the defensive end.
Becky got that ball again. Ball State running out of time. Pass tipped and a foul. Got to turn around quick though, Lexi. Whoever Ball State plays tomorrow will be a good challenge, either Texas A&M or Villanova. That's why they came down here, right? They wanted to challenge themselves before entering MAC play. And I guess for the Cardinals going into tomorrow, it's no rest for the weary.
Yeah, no matter who you play in the battle for Atlantis, it's going to be tough competition. Nonetheless, it's going to hurt for Ball State. They leave this game with a loss. They've been undefeated so far this season and just have so much belief in themselves in the locker room and what they're capable of. They really thought that they would come in and win this entire thing in battle for Atlantis and put themselves on the map nationally.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Ustby still in the game. That's a kick. That's a three that's not there, and a Becky rebound. She has 7 rebounds tonight, by the way.
Yeah, even though Becky's not scoring as much as she's used to, she's still assisting and rebounding, locking down on defense, doing all of those things that she always does.
Austin gives it up. There's Towers again. Some good minutes late.
Towers utilizing those minutes, being really productive in those minutes. She does a good job getting positioning and using that body to her advantage.
Ustby down the lane. Towers the foul. This is the part of the game where the funny business happens if Carolina misses free throws and turns it over. You know, Ustby on the season, only 6 of 11 on free throws coming into tonight. You'd never know it watching her tonight. She's 5 for her first 5. And there's the broadcaster's jinx. She missed the next one. That game coming up should start right around 9 o'clock. Last offensive trip of the night for Ball State. Bishoff on the move. Maddie's got 2 more, and she'll finish with 19. That's going to do it. Ball State, to their credit, kept battling back and battling back. But tonight, the number 16 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels.